The way that you feel about the future shapes what you are creating, building, and doing today. In this world of uncertainty in which we live, thinking about the future can feel deeply unappealing. But it's really important that we do. It's important that we imagine what could be in order to shape and create it. So, how can you and I engage with the future in a more positive and purposeful way? In this video, I'm going to share with you a really simple idea to reframe your relationship with the future. I call it future gifting. Important questions shaping life, work, and the wider world require you and I to look through a longer-term lens. But being so vast and uncertain, the future can look pretty daunting. So how do you even start? Well, let's begin with a really simple idea. I call it future gifting. In its simplest form, future gifting is the straightforward instinctive act of doing something in the present to support yourself or those around you in the future. It's a practice of being generous to your future self in order to help them out a little and to shape your future in the process. Imagine it's a Sunday and you know tomorrow is going to be a super busy start to the week. So you prepare the ingredients for Monday's supper. This will help you and your family out tomorrow. That's future gifting. If you're studying a new language or sharpening your musical skills, you're future gifting. You can think of it as a method or tool or framework, or simply a way of engaging with the world. Now you might be thinking, how is future gifting any different from my current toiling through a to-do list? Isn't it just slapping a name tag on the thousands of acts I perform every day? Washing, cleaning, tidying, sorting, studying, working. After all, these acts all help me in my future, don't they? Well, what makes future gifting different is that it shifts your perspective from a sense of obligation or burden to a sense of opportunity to be generous and help yourself out in the future. At its heart, future gifting invites you to get to know your future self. It encourages you to see the world through their eyes. You might even begin to see them as a friend that you'd like to help. So next time you think about your future, say a month, year, decade ahead, take a moment to really imagine what might be the needs and wishes of your future self. Then take a few small actions in the present to help meet those needs and wishes. Perhaps you clear your future self's path of a few foreseeable obstacles, or add something fun and enjoyable to their day. With each act of future gifting, you're practicing a kind of empathy towards your future self. In parallel, this sharpens the same mental muscles you use for self-control, which might help nudge you to take action. Add to the mix a growing sense of generosity and gratitude, and your practice of future gifting has established a cycle of positive feedback. Empathy strengthens self-control, which encourages action, which triggers a sense of generosity, which sets up tomorrow's pang of gratitude, which makes you want to try it all over again. You can apply this idea to almost any setting in your life, personal or professional, and across any time horizon you choose. And why not extend your embrace of the future to include and help others? You can even use future gifting as a lens through which to consider wider societal and global issues that you care passionately about. What does our natural environment need? And not just here in the present, but in the future, 10, 100 or 1,000 years. Let's bring the focus back to you. Thinking about what's to come can feel a bit overwhelming and uncomfortable, particularly in these uncertain times. One way to start engaging with the future in a more positive and purposeful way is to show your future self some generosity. By making friends with them, you'll make friends with the future. Wherever and however you choose to practice it, future gifting has at its heart 3 simple steps. First, consider your future and note I didn't say predict. Second, imagine and anticipate your future needs and wishes. And third, gift the future something that will be gratefully received by your future self in the weeks, months, perhaps decades ahead. Your future will thank you for it. Thanks for watching, and if you're curious about how future gifting can work in practice, you'll want to watch this video, which shows what happened when I used future gifting as a way to prepare for my day the night before.